Hey, good afternoon, everybody, or evening. I don't know why I like to think it as the afternoon. It is actually the evening, and my Roddy, I hope she allows me to do my best work. How you guys doing today? Again, it's your man Chauncey Anderson coming to you live on YouTube at CEO 360 Consulting. And truly, it has been, again, I have some of the most amazing, magical days. Truly, I consider myself blessed. But today's topic, man, is one that hit me as soon as I got to the house. Finished work, come home. My wife setting up her system because she's going to start her remote work soon. So I was up there for a while. And of course, today is Tuesday. So Taco Tuesday was could smell it walking through the garage door. It would smell so good. I just finished a quick bite. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about, I didn't want to talk to you about what I ate for dinner, is how do you, as CEOs, you know what I mean when I say CEOs. You are the creators, you are the empowering entrepreneurs, as well as those high level operators. How do you guys go about deepening your inner relationship inside yourself to overcome challenges? Do me a quick favor, drop a comment, let me know some strategies that you use. But as CEOs, we're leaders. If you have a small business, if you're just starting out, we have our online e-commerce business, myrootedvines.com. That's very important to us. I also day trade. I also have a full time job. I also am consulting. So I have to take that inventory as a leader, as a visionary. You guys really need to key in, listen up. As we're wrapping up 2024 here in the month of December, I know everybody's doing a lot of great things with family and time, as well as getting ready for the holidays. If you're celebrating Christmas and going into the Happy New Year for 2025, I need you guys to understand that the opportunity that's coming for, like I told you, the next 4 years, Chauncey University, I am getting it in. You know, I want to be able to seize those opportunities, you know, and I need you to seize the opportunity for yourself also. We need to talk about something that's really critical. And what that real critical thing is you. You are that critical element. you know, you establish the credibility for the things that you do in your life, whether it's business. I'm sorry, my Roddy, she needs to be petted on. So if you hear me petting her, that's what I'm doing. Normally she'll lay on down and just chill out. But highlight, some of the things that you do to get yourself ready. Like I say again, when I completed, grew up 18, I joined the military. I wanted to see the world. I did my thing. I got to travel around the world. I got to do some amazing things. Then I separated. My daughter, she was born. She was my life. She's 35 now. With me and my wife's 2-year old grandson, we have a blended family. It's six young adults, seven grandchildren. So full, impactful life. Zuri, calm down. I then had to transition from school because a tremendous opportunity happened. That's when TSA first started after 9/11. I was given a great opportunity, took that challenge, and 5 years then I transferred over to where I'm at now. And it's coming up on 2027. It'll be 30 years. To me, that's like right around the corner. So when it comes to leadership, understand it's important from a small business, working in uh, government positions, working in Fortune 500 companies, whatever it is that you do, you have the ability to make amazing strides for yourself, for your family, for your life. And today, what I want to hopefully be able to show you is how you deepen that relationship with yourself to overcome any challenge and establish good habits. I've always talked to you about the three step success formula out of Robert Sharma's book, The 5 a.m. Club, and it digs into what we'll be talking about today. Again, if you make and have better awareness of the things that are going on in your day to day life, that's step number one. You will begin to make better choices. Step number two, which will, in biggest way, help you have better results. It's your self awareness, your self talk with yourself, and the ability to connect with your core values. I do this every morning. Again, I talk to you about the deep breathing. I think about my business and consulting. Then I think about how I can ensure that I have enough love, abilities to lift people up, give hugs, smiles, just really engage my client, my employees that I supervise, exec manager team that I work with. I mean, you name it. I'm going to the grocery store, helping out where I can, doing the things that's necessary I have to do, just engaging people. When you the cashier, normally most of them are up, but I also see their name tag, call them by their first name. It's very important because I truly believe that your personal growth fuels your professional growth. That is a critical aspect to it. Also, we often focus on outward appearances, on how we look at things and what we do, but the inner work, that's the game changer. That's what makes you doing the things that you do every day that you get up, put your feet on those floors. Again, like I tell you, 5 a.m. club, that 20-20-20 formula. Again, put the feet on the floor. I throw my sweats on because it's getting nip. We went from the fall season, we hit here in the winter season. I go down and do that 20-minute workout, 20 minutes of reflection, and then 20 minutes of growth. And that helps me to supercharge what it is that I do to improve that inner relationship that I have. It allows me to prepare for after I do my shit shower, shave, get dressed for the day, come down, be able to sit at the charts, see what the market's going to look like, go out to Forex Factory, find out the news that's going on, tap into what time frame I want to be trading at, doing that top down analysis, and set my chart up for that 9:30 ring of the bell. Probably won't do nothing until unless I see a big movement until about 9:45, 10 o'clock. But that's before I even leave my house. I'm prep my breakfast. I make my smoothie, make my Roddy her fruit bowl. She's already eaten her. But that's how to go about deepening your relationship. How do you do it? I would love to hear from you guys. If you feel like it, put a comment in the chat. My wife told me about a friend of hers that checks me out on my YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And I would love to hear from you. Give me a comment, shout out. I just know that you guys are, as far as I'm concerned, you're very important to me, and that helps me to continue engaged. I already told you, I did the calculation today. I say in a full year, I want to have over like 10,000 videos. Now that's nuts, but that's my target because I have a mission on what I want to do as a content creator. I don't have all the bells and whistles and everything. That's the learning process. That's the love, but building and establishing this habit of YouTube, coming to people, sharing my experience. Some 57 years, some 30 years of work, both military and civilian, other work in the banking industry, working, sales. I tell you straight, when I got out the military, I didn't know what I want to do. Guess my first gig was? I was a janitor at C.E.O.s. But through work, through perseverance, through just sheer determination of having to take care of my family. Wasn't unperfect, I remember having to sleep in a honey bucket because the bus wasn't running. I used to walk from one city to the next when my car broke down. I'm telling you, I have been on that out, but I never gave up. And I don't think you should ever, too. I think I showed you guys in a couple videos back my journal. Truly important. For those of you that are serious about overcoming, establishing good habits, pick you up a journal. I ain't saying wait till 2025. You can go buy you a journal tomorrow. You can get you a pad and pen. I don't care what you got to do, but dedicate that deepening that inner relationship with yourself. 5, 10 minutes. I do it within my reflection period of my 20 minutes of the 2020 24. Jot down some notes, some things that's up here in my mindset, in my heart set, and my health set, what I want to improve on, as well as what's in my soul set, my spirituality, that growth. It just helps me to do what I need. What did I do well today? Remember those micro wins. They don't have to be gargantuan. If they are, love them. But they can be teeny, tiny, tiny, tiny. My daughter, she had a picture of my grandson yesterday, said he loved fishing, took him to the aquarium, and he was just stooped down looking at that aquarium, man. I thought that was the coolest thing. He had a little beanie on. He's chilling. He had a great time. I hope she gave him the world. Also, Silas, your gift is on its way. Baba taking care of you. Don't worry about it. You guys have a good one. Also, this simple habit lets you adjust the course before missteps turn into bigger problems. Because when you can be within, calm, cool, and collective, handling your business, you walk through the door and know what's going on. You're not feeling rushed when you got to be at work because you up and you at 'em. You know, you gotten yourself together. You ready to make those things happen. How you go about aligning your core values? First, you got to get them down. You got to know what it is. Discuss and identify. I would ask you to discuss and identify 3 to 5 core habits. I'm going to share with you one of my core habits that I'm going to start working on now because it's utterly important to me. You know, if you journal, if you have a desk calendar, does it reflect what it is that you do? You know, do you keep tabs within yourself? Also, do you show compassion to yourself? That right there, self compassion, that's a major one right there. It helps you when you give yourself grace. You can bounce back a lot faster. You know, I was I was telling my employees, they were like, I say, hey, ain't nobody perfect in this world but me, and they just crack up because you talking about a person that's very analytical and perfectionist type of personality. That's mine, but I've learned to give not only myself grace, but I give others grace. You know, I've set up my telework calendar with my team, this, that, and the other, let them know if it's more than 3 people on leave, can't do it. And so one of my employees come say her daughter has to have a procedure. That's a newborn. I'm giving grace. Who am I? I do your job. Go and handle your business. I'm just telling you, if you give yourself grace, it helps you to be able to extend grace to others. When you mess up, speak to yourself. You know, brush it off, pat yourself on the back, and boom. Don't say you made no mistake. Oop, I slipped. I remember, God, what was his name? Infudici. I remember he said he was walking and he tripped. he's like, you know, he's like, everybody thought he slipped or tripped. He said, "Oh no, I was practicing a new dance move." It was just, you have to be. That's being within yourself to understand that if you do something, not just to play it off, you can feel good to laugh at yourself. Talk to yourself like a trusted friend. If you had a trusted friend and they came to you with an issue, you're going to sit down, take time with that person. male or female. You're going to hear what they have to say, if but they want you to listen. If they're asking for your advice, you're going to give them that wise counsel. So, guess what? Why not give yourself that wise counsel and move forward? Reflections keeps you aware. When you take a moment to take a deep breath, your core values, they keep you grounded. Self compassion, guess what it does? Keeps you going, keeps you moving. So that would be my call to action to you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate, first and foremost, Google and YouTube, or YouTube and Google, for setting these type of platforms up for people to be able to speak. That's, again, this is the biggest challenge that I've ever had to do. But once I got started, it was like a match. It just, and I'm just watching it spark and grow. And that's why I would say to you, deepen your relationship within. You can do any darn thing that you want. Nothing can stop you. I mean, let's be real. The only 9 times out of 10, the only thing that stops you from achieving greatness is you. So if you allow yourself that grace to do the things that you really want to do, can't nothing stop you. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I would ask that you please like, you please share, and you leave me a comment and just let me know what are some of the things you want to talk about. I got them anyway. I'm going to talk about anything and everything each and every day because I feel that some people really need to hear, and also they want this. So my challenge to you is that if you will share a comment, I appreciate it. If you like the video, I appreciate it. And if you want to share this with someone else, greatly appreciate it. But beyond that, as I always say, if you honor yourself, you're going to be able to honor others. If you love yourself, you're going to be able to love others. And if you respect yourself, you will respect others. And as my mentor, Robert Sharma, would say, on your morning, elevate your life. Y'all have a good night.